So this is Bembridge Airfield on the Isle of Wight. We're in a Cessna 182. Just quickly show you that from the outside. Lovely little plane. But this is about the eye tracker rather than the plane. So once you get the Tobii eye tracker, you need to download the Tobii Game Hub and the Tobii Game Experience. And then once you've done that, you open up the game, go into control options, find Tobii along the top, and when it's highlighted, just click on sensitivity, and then you'll see it's intuitive. It's all already in there. The main one is I turn that all the way up to the max, and that just means it just tracks your head, it doesn't track your eye. Otherwise, if you want to look at maps and stuff off the screen, it can be a bit of a pain in the butt. And I turn most of the sensitivity quite low down. Here's all my settings, but it is all personal preference, just playing with it so you get it how you want it. So once we are back in, essentially once it's plugged in like that, oh, and the other thing you've got to do, sorry, is keybind recenter track IR and toggle track IR, just two keyboard keys, so that you can turn on and off the head tracking, and so you can recenter it if it loses you. So once it's up and running, you can just lean in to see anything you need to see, or look out the window. You can look around the cockpit, underneath pillars, around them. No need to touch the mouse at all. But if you want to interact with the cockpit, you can still use your mouse. So for example, if I do that, look, still use the mouse and I'm still looking around. So you've still got full control. It just means you can see, you look all the way around. It's just so useful for things like landings. So let's take this on a quick circuit and show you what it's like. Park and brake off. There we go, park and brake off. Mixtures rich. Increase the throttle. Just reset the altimeter before we go. Excuse that beep in it because my phone's going off in the background. And what we'll do, we'll just take off and head right. Looking for 60. There it is. Rotate. There we go. Gear up, check the gear lever. Yep, gear lever's good. Didn't use any flaps. And then as we come out of the coast, we'll start right turn. We'll pick up Sanford, come back in over Sanford Pier and Sanford Airfield, and then come back in and show you how beneficial it is for landing. Get up to about 1,000 feet. Just look around this pillar, we should see the pier. There it is. So we know we're on track. Level that out. Keep an eye on the pier because we want to be coming back in over the pier. So it's at 1,000 feet, so just level off. Thin out the mixture, reduce the throttle. To show you what it looks like on the outside when you're flying as well. Look around. If you want to see from the side, you can still use your camera controls. much more for in the cockpit really, increase the realism. So there's Sanford Airfield. Just look under the pillar. Check with, yeah, we're at 1,000 feet, so we're not going in anyone's way. And then once we get past the airfield, we'll make a right turn. Make sure that altitude doesn't creep up. Off the speed just a little bit. And our airfield should be over there. Turn a bit tighter. There it is, see the runway there, so we'll straighten up. Start to get configured, and that warning is just to have cut the throttle too drastically, so I'll drop the gear and drop one stage of flaps. I'll turn the alarm off. See the airfield just down there. Okay, 800 feet. Speed's about 90. Gear's down. We've got green light on the gear. Flaps are at stage 1. Quite a lot of wind. Windy day today on the Isle of Wight. Might have to crab this in a little bit. Correct with the rudder at the last minute. See the airfield there. More flaps. A little over 600 feet. The wind's really pushing us about actually. We'll be touching down about 60. And 4 flaps. 400 feet. 70 knots. 200 feet. Gear good, flaps good. And 60. Throttle to idle. Flare. And on the brakes. Parking brake, and that is essentially the Tobii eye tracker. So good, it is so good, so useful, makes it so much more feel so much realer, more real. So I will do many more with the eye tracker. I've literally only just got it yesterday, so just getting to grips with it. See you soon.